Can you hear me now? I think Hazel's getting PC diffed over there. Okay, cool. Well, we don't have a new game option, so let's just hit continue, even though it is a new game. Oh, you found my Hollow Knight VODs on YouTube? How have you liked them so far? Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you. So yeah, this is Inscryption, if anyone hasn't seen it before. It's a card game, and we are actually playing through the perspective of someone else. I won't spoil too much if you haven't seen it, but this is a really good indie game. I've had a lot of fun playing through this before, and there's a lot of different secrets. I'll probably miss some of them, but there's a lot of good characters in it as well. And I'm glad that you are enjoying the Hollow Knight VODs. I just uploaded the last one yesterday. I believe that's, or I have one scheduled for tomorrow. The final part, I believe. So we finally did reach an ending there. Play the squirrel card. Now play your stoat. Stoats cost 1 blood. Sacrifices must be made. An honorable death. Play the stoat. You missed hanging out while I play it? Oh, well, I hope you like some of the other stuff I end up playing. If you ever decide to drop by our Discord, I have a whole list of games that I want to play. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is its attack power, 1. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added it to the scale. You win if you tip my side all the way down. Yeah, I'm working on getting Nightbot working. Hopefully exclamation point Discord is actually active now, but it might not be. My turn. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies. It's your turn again. You may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. Go ahead and draw a squirrel. How dull. It is modding beside you, but at the same time, I took away a lot of its modding powers, so you shouldn't get in trouble for emote spam like you did in Gunner's stream. Because you are learning, I will pass. Again, the choice. A random card from your deck, or the certainty of a squirrel. How does the game sound, by the way? I know it's a bit of a quiet game. Welcome back. The wolf demands 2 sacrifices. 4 damage dealt, 4 weights on the scale. Sounds good. Awesome. There will be background music. I just think for the introduction they don't have it. You've won this match. They won't all be so easy. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. 2 denizens of the forest approach you tentatively. The caustic adder, damage from its poison bite, is always lethal. The undying cat, sacrificing the poor beast, does not kill it. Only one may grace your paltry deck. The cat is really good to have long term. Another creature joins your caravan. Some of the creatures of the forest seemed willing to follow you. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle, break in case of emergency. And have a second. Another useful implement. I'll allow you to tip the scales with it. So if you haven't seen this game, fair warning, there's a tiny bit of blood. It's technically tagged as mature. I don't really see why, but it's nothing crazy. There's a tiny bit of gore, but they really do their best to avoid it. 3 is as much as you can carry. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You didn't sacrifice me? How kind. Maybe. You'll help me? Take your turn. Play along for now. As you say, Stoat. You may now see my moves ahead of time. We're going to drop the squirrel, and the cat, and the Stoat. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. So after, I believe it's 1 turn, this will turn from a wolf cub to a regular wolf. Wolves are very powerful in this game. Let's go ahead and just drop you there. And then we can do that. Drop the snapper. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. Ha! My bat flew right over your Stoat. Well, aren't you just rude? Are we in the dark like our opponent? No, so our opponent is actually technically the game master. And you'll see when we get to some of the bosses how they change some things up. It's actually really cool. Let's drop you there. And we'll grab a wolf. Put him right there. And grab you. Nice. So if you can get over damage, it actually goes in the cup and then you can use that later. You prevailed and trekked onwards past the now bloodied terrain. The young wolf cub. It grows into a wolf after a single turn. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive, if feeble, young flying creature. I go with the wolf cub. Wolf cub seems to be better long term. You stumbled into some strange stones in the mist. You were compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. Yeah, we can't sacrifice the cat. Pick me. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Yeah, we can have the Elder Stoat. What an honor. So it'll actually gain the sigil of the card before it. A ghastly spectacle, but the soul of the wolf cub now lives inside the Stoat. Behold, my totem. It inscribes my canine cards with the airborne sigil. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic, really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Alright, so what do you have? Back on the board. I love the Stoat. He is my favorite character in this game. My totem has granted my coyote the power of flight. Which is fine, because now we have the Elder Stoat. That'll take him out. We do have the cat. So we're going to go ahead and use the squirrel. Ah, shoot. That's not the right idea. Alright, so we're going to do gore a little early. A well-earned point of damage. I didn't think you would really do it. I wouldn't in real life. Yeah, that's a that's about as gory as it gets. It's nothing too crazy. But now I should be able to grab you, drop you there, drop you there, and then drop a wolf. Yeah, teeth pulling with pliers is kind of wild. I would never be able to do that in real life. Oh, that would just be so painful. Oh, that just like gives me shivers just thinking about it. Impressive. You may yet survive this ordeal. Knock on wood. Double click for good luck. Sparrow. The conniving raven, a blight upon the skies. Or the proud wolf, a vicious contender. Let's go. Having someone flying is kind of nice. Let's go the raven. You came across a small group of survivors. Faces shrunken from starvation, they huddled around a campfire. They looked upon you with their group of creatures and beckoned. Come, warm one of your creatures by the fire, one said. Warm it by the fire. That will enhance its power, said another. You noticed one of the survivors wiping drool from their mouth. Let's see. It would actually be funny to give the cat some damage because it's undying. The fire warmed the poor cat, enhancing its power. One of the survivors reached towards it. Another gnashed their teeth. Without a word, you pulled the cat away from the fire and left. So let's see. That grizzly is going to be rough. 4 damage. Yikes. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll drop you there. That'll last 1 turn. That should be good enough for now. I'm going to take a bit of damage here. Oh, there's a second grizzly. Should be able to do that. He's going to do 3 to him. Okay, and so the fun thing about this game is there's actually spots where you're meant to lose. And I believe this is one of them. Because if I do manage to get past this, I think the game has basically like a safeguard to stop you from getting past. So there are spots where you're actually meant to lose, and I believe this is one of them. You've lost. Use this as a learning opportunity. Using this as a learning opportunity may be the only way to mitigate my disappointment. Get up. Get up from the table. Fetch me the candlestick from atop the barrel beside the door. Bring it here. And there's a lot of little puzzles in this area that we learn more about as time goes on. Now sit back down. Let me explain something to you. That was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. If you make another, I must sacrifice you. Now, where were we? So let's see. We're going to want some more items coming up. The watchful bullfrog, it leaps in the way of attacking flyers. The reviled skunk, its stench reduces the strength of the enemy. And the wolf. Let's go ahead with the bullfrog. The speedruns of this game are actually awesome because they mitigate the ability of the game to tell it no. and they kind of just plow right through some of that. It's really cool because the way that this game is separated into acts, this game is meant to be played several times before you go to the next act. But speedrunners just mitigate all of that. It's really cool. A gust from this may lift your creatures into the air, if only for a turn. So emergency squirrel is always nice. Its bleeding yields 3 blood if you could ignore the bleeding. We'll go with another squirrel. If you deem it necessary, you may cut up one of my cards with these. That is really nice to have. Feeling overburdened enough with a full 3 items, you carried on. So this is the first boss. The trees seemed to close in around you as a chill mist descended. In the distance, you could hear the clinking of metal on stone. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hee-haw! 'Twas the prospector. He's doing the prospector again? Easy boss. The mule's key. Which, yes. Pack mule. So let's go ahead and drop a squirrel. Getting the cat early is always really nice. This spot? You sure? Yes, I am, Stoat. So let's go ahead and grab a squirrel. Drop you there. So we won't mind that 2 damage. That's fine. Go ahead and do this. So breaking that open gives me a bunch of his cards. Dagnabbit, my mule. So that's why it's okay we take some damage there. And each boss has 2 phases, so that's why they get the candle. I hope you didn't think it would be that easy. There's gold in them cards. Gold. I've struck gold. So now all I can do really for the next 2 turns or so is kind of wait around. Get him. You squirrel, so we can drop you there. And then we can drop a skunk. So yeah, each boss has its own little special ability, you could say, that it can do. Let's see. And that's the first boss. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. This level of brutish strength needs no explanation. It's the Urauli. It's hard to say. A largely unimpressive specimen, the strange larva, or Child 13. Poor abandoned child. It does not die when sacrificed, but do you have the heart to try? Well, we already have the cat, so we don't need that. I'll never be able to play this. So we'll go with the strange larva and see what happens. With the sound of Prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forwards was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. The fervid mantis, its prying claws strike both to the left and right. A mantis is really good for long term. Let's see where we want to go from here. I have all my items, so that should be fine. So let's go this way. And the nice thing about the mantis is we should be able to give it to a wolf. So the wolf can attack in 2 directions and do 6 damage instead of 4, which makes it a very powerful early on card. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. So let's see, what do you have on the board? You have bees. Not much of a fan of bees, just in general. It went from a strange larva to a strange pupa. Whoops. The stoat is very judgmental as well. Oh, now it changed. Oh my god, I've actually never seen this. It changed to the Mothman, which does 7 damage. That is insane. So you have to wait 3 turns to be able to get that. So I'm going to take 1 more damage here, which is fine. Yep, should be fine. Yep. How brutal of you. You dealt me more damage than you needed to win. However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, a tooth to keep for each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils. Let's see. I think we want to go for that fire. The stalwart snapper, a near impenetrable defense. The omnipresent mole, it burrows and emerges to block any land-borne attacker. Let's go with the bullfrog. It's nice to have some low-cost cards early on. A group of starving survivors stood around a dying campfire. There's room for a creature around the fire, one said. The warmth will enhance its health, said another. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. Let's see. It might be worth it to give the cat a little bit more health to enhance its survivability for a little bit. The health of the cat was enhanced by the warmth. As one of the survivors began pulling a knife from their pocket, you withdrew. Alright, so let's see. I think we're going to want to deal with that coyote before anything else. Shut up, Stoat. Because the kingfishers bury themselves, there's actually not much I can do to damage them currently. So we're just going to play with what we have. Because I should be doing 2 to their 2, so it'll actually just counteract with each other. Until this next turn when Mothman appears. And that should basically be game with overdamage. A lot of overdamage. That Mothman is kind of crazy if you can keep it alive long enough. Adder, a bullfrog, or a river snapper. The adder has the touch of death, which is nice. If it attacks something, it instantly kills it. And some more damage. Though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampen the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire? Enhance its power, said one. Pick something else. Let's see. I think we give the strange larva at least some damage because it's going to increase later on. Survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your strange larva. The Stoat is very sassy. He is the sassiest character in this whole game. And he's prevalent throughout all the acts. He's my favorite. Okay, getting the cat right away is actually kind of nice. All right, so we go one more. And then we'll grab you. So let's see, how much damage am I taking here? 1, 2. Let's go ahead and grab one of you just in case. Drop you there. Okay, yep, that did work out. Kingfisher dies this round. This wolf will actually win, help me win this at least. Yep, it was a straight win. Nice. The monstrous grizzly, its form speaks enough of its efficacy. Guys, I'm not taking the bear. Let's see. Grab another one of these just in case. Running into the second boss. My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not, I will let you keep the smoke. You don't want this smoke. A foul smell invaded your nostrils and caused your throat to seize. A hulking man sat by a brackish pond with his feet submerged in the dark water. He pulled a hook from a pile of rotting fish and rose to his feet. I am the angler. Go fish. All right, so the Kingfisher's gonna dive, so there's nothing I can do about that at the moment. I think we just start off easy and play that and go from there. Which fish? Hard choose. Fresher fish, easy choose. So let's see. New fish, easy choose. So what his gimmick is he will use his hook and grab one of your cards. So what I just did is I gave him one that had no attack power. So let's see. Stale fish, hard shoes. Mantis could be nice here. I'm actually gonna leave it here because I don't want to use the mantis just yet. Take fish, go fish. Let's see. Ooh, that might be a misplay. Actually, no. That'll push me through. Push me to phase 2. So this is what I was talking about. If you actually get too far, the game expects you to lose before you get to this part. So it glitches out. It says too fast, too soon, and you get what's called all bears. So all of these grizzly bears are now stopping me. Technically, it's going to force me to lose here. This is the game's way of slowing my pace. Technically speaking, there is a way I can win this. It's not worth it, but... I don't have the right cards to win it. So I will just instantly lose here, but it is part of the story. Because that's 12 damage, there's no way. Huh, go fish. You aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory, though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento. Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We will work together to amend that. I want this to be the perfect memento of you. Here are some cards from your mediocre deck. We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. Take an easy one. Cost of 1 blood from the bullfrog. And another, this time I'll use its power and health, the numbers. 2 power and 3 health from the raven. Now choose a card from which we will extract the sigils. Let's actually go with the fledgling. A sigil of fledgling from the strange larva. I never did ask for your name. There is now but one final matter. The portrait. Are you ready? You do not need to smile. So yeah, the cool thing about this is when you get a game over, whether it's the game forcing you or, you know, just dying regularly, you get a death card and you can keep going. Technically, you could do this over and over again, but there is, there's a few different ways to break free of the cycle. Oh, hi, SP. Thanks for joining. Welcome to the lurking, and I hope work is going by quickly for you. Another challenger. Perhaps it is time. Perhaps you can understand bones. The resourceful possum costs 2 bones. You gain a bone when one of your characters perishes for any reason. So yeah, it kind of does a little bit of a restart, but with different added features each time. From the death of your creature, you gained a bone. You will not lose this until it is spent or the battle ends. While I was asleep, again? So yeah, the first few rounds are kind of just to get you accustomed to it. But the game does pick up. It's not actually just always this tabletop setting, which is kind of cool as well. Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. It's beside the safe. What is this one? A beehive and a squirrel. Let us continue. The meager coyote, but what did you expect for only 4 bones? The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. The unkillable cockroach, it returns to your hand after dying. The cockroach is really nice to have. It costs no blood and you can actually get blood out of it. You know, you're free to get up again, to keep your blood flowing. I believe I am no tyrant. You may stand whenever the map is unrolled. It allows me to plan your next encounter. But do keep your hands off my possessions. So he's almost like a DM of sorts if you think about this from like D&D. There are certain things you can mess with in here that we can get to, especially later on. A rock may get you out of a hard place. We're going to grab those scissors. Even if scissors loses to rock. Are you smart or something? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. Alright, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. So yeah, the cool thing is you actually can see what everything does. But if we go back far enough, there's actually some that are technically redacted. Let's see. Yeah, so like this one, there's a few different ones here that are redacted. So let's see, let's drop this guy and the stoat. It might not have been the right play there, actually. Yeah, so let's see. Drop you there. I have 1. I have enough bones to play you. So that should be good. The more you work right now, the less you work over the weekend. That's not a bad trade-off, at least. I mean, overtime is always rough, especially working a lot. But hopefully it goes by pretty quickly. The regal moose, creatures of the wild, make way for it. Possum. Hey, look, it's me. So yeah, you get to get your previous encounter player cards, which is pretty cool. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health? Yes, please. The possum is cheap, so it would be nice to be a little bit tankier. Start simple. Oh, he looks angry on the portrait card when he, after the one turn is up. That's hilarious. Lots of porcupines. Angie Frosty. So true. He's ready to cause some mayhem. We move onward. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. Ah, the elusive otter. It submerges itself during my turn. So, the wolf cub is nice, playing the slightly longer game. Which way do we want to go? I don't really need any more items right now. Let's see. Go ahead and do unkillable. And Angry Frosty. I think that'll be very nice, especially as a one-cost card. Yeah, this game is just so chill. It's nice to find a really good tabletop game like this. Like I said, you could technically just do this version of the route forever, as many times as you wanted to, but there is more to the game. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. Nice. Get some over damage as well. Sparrow, whoever Luis is, Bullfrog. You know what? Welcome to the team, Luis. Luis, however you want to say it. Let's grab the fire. Some extra health will be good. Probably for the wolf cub. Keep it alive for an extra turn. It is nice how quickly you can get back to some of these. The incessant clank, clank, clankering reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. 'Twas the prospector. Hee-haw. Alright, so we're actually going to hold on to Frosty for the moment for phase 2. Lewis, you're up. Do me proud. Let's see. So now we just basically can stack cards for phase 2. Should be no problem. It would be nice to kill that pack mule before phase 2, but I might have jumped the gun a little bit on that one. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Actually, so what do we have? That should work. Take those extra cards because they will be beneficial. And then push it over. Actually, I had just enough damage. I've struck gold. Alright, so let's see what we can grab. Wolf Cub. Yep, so we'll drop you there. Get the Wolf Cub in here. Drop the Squirrel. And bring in Frosty. Frosty's going to be our trump card for a little bit. That should finish it. There we go. And a little bit of overdamage just to make it fun. Let me relight your candles. Thank you. I appreciate it. Very well. We choose a rare card. Alright, can we get my favorite rare card? The Long Elk. I have no words for this freak of nature. No, we didn't. The Prudent Pack Rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. We'll go with Pack Rat. I don't think we see my favorite one until later. After the harrowing encounter with the Prospector, you gathered yourself and continued onwards. Let me see. The air grew thick with moisture. The buzzing and chirping of insects drowned out the sound of your footfalls. You beheld the wetlands. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials, and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck, and they will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. The trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. Trial of bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. Or the trial of power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. We have a healthy mix of blood and bone, so let's actually go with power. The trial of power begin. 1, 2, yeah, there we go, 5. 1 from the possum, 1 from the stoat, 3 from the wolf. You have passed the trial. The beast revealed itself. It was a 2-pronged attack goat in which it has no attack. None of these guys have attack. Wait a minute, what? Let's go with the goat. We could probably pass that sigil on to something else. The inhabited black goat joined your menagerie. Alright, so yeah, let's actually go here. Unfortunately, I cannot grab that goat. I was hoping to grab the goat. Whoops. Sticky keys. Get out of here, sticky keys. Try that again. Oh my god, that too. I was so busy with the sticky keys. It's okay. I'm awake now. Let's see. That one actually scared me. I turned up all of those sound effects to max. You're just happy that I turned down the amount of channel points that it needs. Let's see. We can get Frosty out here. I turned down the hydrate one as well because I don't feel that it needs to be really expensive for no reason. Just keeping your channel points wallet secured. You're still poor. How are you poor? You watch all of my streams. Totally. The tragic rat king. When their tangled bodies become corpses, you will gain 4 bones. Okay, this is actually really cool. I don't know if there's any examples of this in real life, but the whole story of the rat king is that their tails become so knotted and intertwined that they act like one single creature. Actually kind of crazy. Your point inflation took over. It drained me. That's because you like to spam. We'll go with the mantis. Mantis is usually a safe bet. Whoops. What do we have coming up? Fire. So we don't need that fire. Well, you fucked around and you found out. Let's see. Emergency squirrel is always good. That's a lot of kingfishers. Miserable Omri. Alright, so let's see. I think the best play is to actually do this. Drop him, because that 3 almost equate there. We'll be down to 1, but we can actually come back the next round and kill him. So as long as we do at least 2 damage here, we're fine, which is good because we will be doing 3, and we will be getting another wolf out of it. Nice. We tip the scales very quickly. And we are, how many away? 4, which is fine. We'll drop you there, and that's 5 damage, so over damage. Also, yeah, I forgot. I actually just put that gas scream in. Trial of bones, trial of blood, or trial of health and trial of blood. Let's go blood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. That's 5 again. The rat king, the elk, or the turkey vulture. Turkey vulture is very expensive. It can do 6 damage. Elk is stinky. We do like a stinky elk. Stinky elk it is. Welcome to the group, buddy. The dinky boy. He's so dinky. Alright. So, funny enough, I think I'm actually going to give this to the goat. Simply because it has no power, but it has the bifurcated strike. We'll see what happens. I think we are better suited to not get full bears. Let's see. Actually, yeah, this, funny enough, kind of works out. Black goat carry. So let's see. Grab that squirrel. You can drop the elk there, and then drop the possum there, and go with it. It is funny because this game will just turn on you in half a second. Let's go ahead and hold on to that for now. Drop you there, and that is game. Moves and counter moves. River otter, rattler, or skunk. Skunk is also dinky. I'll go rattler. Let's see, what do I have? Scissors and a grip. Let's grab an extra item just in case. I'd rather be over prepared than under. An extra pair of scissors will actually come in handy for phase 2 of the angler. The mud tugged hard at your feet, forcing you to slow your pace. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. A huge man approached. He was also dinky. Go fish. Alright, so how are we going to start this? You have a kingfisher. I think the elk is actually the play here. Drop that. I may have played this before, but that by no means makes me an expert in this. But that should already push me to phase 2. This time I won't get all grizzlies. We'll actually transition to phase 2, which is nice. Let's go ahead and drop the pack rat. We're going to go ahead and use that because when we use the pack rat, it actually gives me an extra item. And this also means that I won before he got anything else on the board. So that is the angler defeated. Need a light. Thank you. Your reward. Strange larva was actually really nice last round. It just takes 2 turns. You considered one of the angler's catches as a meal, but the rank odor deterred you. Dinner would have to wait. Oh, bro's hungry, though. Let me think. A frigid gust of wind billowed, unwelcome, into your lungs. The beauty of the falling snow failed to distract you from the chill in your bones. You had ascended to the snow line. Technically speaking, I should be a little more useful with my items. I have way too many of them. But I'm definitely one of those people that holds on to items way too long. Ah, yes. Thank you for the hydrate. Everyone else, make sure you're hydrating as well. Health, blood, or wisdom. Cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. Let's go ahead and go with blood again. 1, 3, 5. I guess 5's just our lucky number today. Sparrow Warren. When a card bearing this sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0 power, 1 health. Okay, so it's another squirrel. You receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. That's a good question. I can technically have infinite rabbits with this one. Might be a better way to do it. The amount of items you can carry is 3, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this as a gift from my friend. Hello, little friend. I shall take your card. A pack rat. Always useful. Ah, their bucks are stinky. Ever look in the rulebook? There's definitely passcode scrawled in there. They were looking up the bullfrog's sigil. Good to know. That moose buck is a tank. Oof. Alright, well. All we can do is start with our stoat. Yeah, he's going to be doing a lot of damage. So what we're actually going to do, because I got to get rid of some items anyway, we're just going to straight up cut up that one up. And we'll play you. You're not going to do anything just yet, but 2 moles on the board means no damage is being done, which is fine. Drop you, which gives me another possum. That is not good, but the mantis could help us out here. Albeit, I think I'm going to wait till next turn. Elk is going to do damage. No one else is going to do anything there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and wait till next turn. I have a plan for this elk. Drop the possum right there. Drop the squirrel. Drop the mantis. So let's see. The mantis is going to die here, unfortunately, but there's not much that can be done there. He's still going to attack twice and get some damage done, which means that we are still in this for a moment or two. Stoat cannot do damage this round. Whoops. Let's go ahead and drop you and you. You give me an extra item. That's actually a good item. It's going to make him skip his turn. Which means that I can do 2 damage and get back on the board. So let's see. I have an elk of my own, but I have nowhere to play it just yet, so we're going to drop you there. Stoat's going to stay alive for this one. I will still do A damage. Pack rat will die. I think we'll go ahead and do that. So those elk are stuck there for now, which might end up being a good thing for us. Because that is going to turn into a possum, and I'm still doing damage. So let's go with it and see what happens. I see the way this is going. I concede. If you can get him to go back and forth for enough turns, he actually will just straight surrender. You may finish the match a slow way if you wish. Shout out to Hazel throwing things on the floor. The Adept Kingfisher, a slippery hunter. Or an elk. Elk was good. Let's go with Kingfisher. They're nice to have. Yeah, that's what they all say. Pitiful opossum. Emergency squirrel. And the possum actually helped. This totem battle shouldn't be as bad. I say now. But let's go ahead and get that strange larva out right away so we have enough turns to deal with it. And we'll grab the squirrel so that we can drop the mantis there as well. How much damage are you going to do? You're going to do 2, but you're going to fly over me. So that's fine. I will drop you there because you're going to block that. Should work. Mothman is going to do 7 damage now. What else do we have on the board? You're flying. Seven damage will put me almost winning. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, so we'll go ahead and do this. So right now we're actually at an impasse. I will win this. It's just a matter of time. Oh, that round. I thought it was one more. So we got the elk, the pronghorn, the sadistic pronghorn. Woe be to those that are met at the end of its antlers. And the moose buck. Pronghorn's kind of nice because it does have the bifurcated strike. I'm a huge fan of that because if you can level someone up strong enough, it doubles their power essentially. Get extra health here. Let's see. I think having the mantis alive a little longer will help. With your mantis in tow, you retreated into the woods. Lots of totem battles in a row. But we have ourselves a Frosty. So let's see, 5, 3. Let's go ahead. Both of those are flying. That's actually not going to help. Do that just in case. And we're just going to have to We're not going to survive that turn. We might actually lose this one. Actually. Nope. Okay. It's the nice thing about having 2 lives is if you lose one, keep on going. How disappointing. Yeah, I know. You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Care to look at me pelts? Take a pelt, free of charge. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have enough for 1 golden pelt. You don't want to overload your deck, because if you do, you're going to draw them during gameplay and it's going to suck. Please consider me pelts. Oh, I'm good. But thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of his pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. Alright, so we have 2 items. I think getting a 3rd one will be beneficial. Let's go with an extra possum. A man stood before you, a man you recognized immediately. It was the trapper. You reached out to examine his wares, but he stopped you. Sorry, but today you will supply the pelts. Alright, so we have strange frogs. Do 1 damage. The goat has 1 HP. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab a squirrel. You have 2 HP, so it'll over damage. Which is fine. Let's just go ahead and get those traps out of the way. Because we can drop you there as well. Alright, so let's get Frosty back on the board. It's funny enough that'll actually give me enough time to stall. The wolf's gonna hit for 3, but I'm gonna just hit right back. Oh, actually, we're gonna, I know that sounds weird. We're actually gonna play a pelt there. Yep. Kind of soak up some of that damage. And then I'm only going to hit for 1 this turn, but I'm going to knock him for 3. That should be good. Do this. We're going to grab a possum. Drop you there. Drop the squirrel, drop Frosty. I have room. Should be good. You ever peek? Yes, I understand. So actually what I should do, not this round, but next round I'll do that. I'm gonna drop you there, mainly for defense. The nice thing about Frosty coming back every single turn is he only costs 1 squirrel. So now I just draw a squirrel and then win this round. And on to phase 2. But it doesn't let me because too fast, too soon. So right now I can't do anything. Yep. So it almost kind of drives you crazy as a first-time playthrough of why can't I win all of these? You will make an exquisite pelt. But it's all for a reason. Because the game does change every time you start up a new quote-unquote run. Stay there. No need to move. I'm afraid you are not dead yet. Hold still. Where did I put that camera of mine? Pathetic. Did you really think I would leave film in there? Do you have any idea what that camera is capable of? Give me that. We have a memento to create. Hold your death card. Shall we begin to ink it? So, costs. They're all 1, so take 1 from the mantis. Power and health. I guess pack rat. The sigils. We'll go black goat. And then we'll do fiery. One thing now remains. I must capture your visage. Say cheese. Does that technically count as a Rousey splat? Not much for trading, that last one. Are you prepared to make the right deals? A gift from the angler. You see, he was defeated recently and wishes to redeem himself. It would be unfortunate if you were to fall to the prospector before he was given that chance. The hook is powerful. You may steal one of my cards with it. For that reason, you will not find any others along the path. Use it wisely. Your starting deck. So it's starting to look a little different. So actually, no, you may not choose a specific beast. Instead, you must decide on a tribe that you prefer. Let's see. We'll go here. A nascent raven. It is no less conniving than in its incubation. A randomly chosen bird card. Do you wish for something else? No, I'll take the raven. So there are other things we can do. Just not quite yet, I'm guessing. This whole thing will change eventually. squirrel and an elk. And then we'll eventually get the code for this. An ancient woman emerged from behind an oak tree. She carefully laid out intricate wood carvings, then gestured at them brusquely. I think I said that right. Choose. Undying. It is useless without its second half. But you intuited that this would not be the last encounter with her. Big words are hard. Peep that rule book, bullfrog, etc. Yeah, I know. 273. I actually can't get up right now. So let's go ahead and drop you and you. Let's go ahead and grab one of you. So yeah, some of this I can start breezing through quickly. Because the first part of this is just a little bit slow. Hello, Lucy. How are ya? Let's go ahead with this. The moose buck. The tank. The old woodcarver again appeared before you. Let's go ahead and go with you. Playing some GTA. Nice. The old woman bared her teeth in satisfaction. Your first totem was complete. The many lives sigil will now be marked upon all your hoofed creatures. Nice. Can't do much here, so we'll drop that raven egg and give it a turn. And go from there. Interesting. Well, you're always welcome to lurk, even if you are playing GTA. So, let's see. 3 to 4 to 2. Do that. Get rid of him. And at least do a little bit of damage to you. From there, we should be good. I'm going to try and do some over damage here. Which I'm actually going to get a decent amount. I know. We're getting there. Stoat is needy. Alright, there's some good over damage. So let's see. 2, 7, 3. Whoops. Wrong button. 2, 7, 3. A stink bug. Oh, hello. I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt. Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end. Put that away. And a key. Yoink. Alright, so these puzzles, it represents the cards on the deck, or on the playing field, and you have to get it to 5 damage. So this one's easy, just like that. Let me get the skink. I forgot that I put that there. Very well, you may add it to your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. But then the puzzles get a little bit harder. Your spirit animal is the skink. So we're looking for 5 still. 3, 4, 5. That should be it. No? There we go. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I will add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. We got even more puzzles. That's 4. That's also 4. Let's see. That's 3. There we go. There's 5. Curious. The caged wolf. One, 2. That's only 2. That's only 3. I actually like these puzzles. I think they're a lot of fun. Oh, and we got a bot. Let's go. Except Hazel's on that shit right away. Nuh-uh. Nice. That's why we keep you around. I thought I had all the totem heads together. My thanks. The woodcarver will offer this now. Yeah, what about it? I have the most exquisite pelts. What of it, my lady? A group of starving survivors sit around a dying campfire. You're here by association? That makes it sound like I force you to be here. There's room for a creature around the fire. The warmth will enhance its power. One of the survivors said nothing at all, but could not stop licking their lips. That's a good question. We'll give it to you. Stink bug. What do we got coming up? Probably use some more items. You again. Indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. You got a plan? We have another friend here. You've got to be. I wouldn't call him a friend. But I suppose we are in deep this time. Because they're in too deep. that still a joke that people understand? Not the porcupine. There you go. Oh, that's not good. I'm going to do 1 damage here, and they're going to do 4. I'm actually going to do no damage here. We'll go ahead and do that. Just secure the victory. Just in case. Just in case. We're getting more items anyway. You must make a different kind of choice now. Choose not specific beast, but decide the cost that you wish to pay. Let's go bones. Reginald! Good old Reggie! We got Reggie. Let's see, we have you. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Emergency squirrel. And a second emergency squirrel. Can never have too many squirrels. A chill mist closed in around you. You were not alone. A figure emerged from the fog. It's the trapper. Stand in the way, O me gold, be darned. Yeah, having those pelts sometimes just sucks. So strange. Why can't I remember his name? I believe I lost some of my memory in the flash. Man, I drew both my pelts right away. That is tragic. Let's see. Yeah, see, I figured that was gonna happen. I shouldn't have done that. I mean, the pack mule is still there, but there's not a whole lot I can do at this moment. I'm going to be taking damage regardless. Which is fine, because I can do this. Grab my emergency squirrel. And get him with a wolf. I'm still taking damage, but I'm alive for now. I get those extra cards, and that actually helps a lot. Staying alive. Let's not get a copyright strike. Yep, we got it. Play the skink. And that should be game. Yep. Your lives are restored. I so wish I could play snippets of songs that have an entire soundboard. I mean, we could probably do snippets, but not like not more than like 30 seconds. The amalgam. Canine, hooved, reptilian, feathered, insectoid. The amalgam is all. The Gek. Uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it? The Starwalt Mole Man. The ultimate defense. I still haven't found my favorite card yet. I like the Gek. But we'll go amalgam. And we'll continue onward. Free of the prospector's unhinged gaze, you looked ahead. Fortunately, I cannot do that for your stream as I'm not the stream. Well, I mean, we could do channel points and stuff for that. Oh, yes, I know. As the air grew humid, your boots became harder to pull from the mud. The dank smell of tepid water invaded your nostrils. You had reached the wetlands. You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. The big wet. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Good question. What should we grab here? I've never figured out what this card does, so let's take it. Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent. Aw, should we take the Gek? Card bearing the sigil is drawn. This sigil is replaced with another sigil at random. That's kind of cool. Go ahead and try that one. Pelts are most excellent. My thanks. All right, which way do we want to go? I'm thinking left. Yeah, probably left. Emergency squirrel. Oh no, you can't use that. But I want it. I want it. So ants are really cool because the more ants you have, the more damage they all do. Alright, do I have 2 bones, so let's see. Drop you there, and then Reginald can come and say hi. Oh, and because the amalgam counts as everybody, the worker ant now does 2 damage. That's a cool little unique feature. Yeah, we'll drop you there, why not? Oh nice, I did over damage on that one. We'll go to a normal card thing. The inevitable maggot. They will lurch forth from your hand when your creatures are killed. The inviolable beehive. When it is attacked, you will draw a bee. I can't speak today at all. Let's see. Let's go Rat King. Warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Alright. Who needs some extra HP here? Let's see. Give it to the bullfrog. Make the bullfrog a little tankier. Ringworm, worker ant, and a bullfrog. Joke's on you, I have ants as well. Take that. I guess that really doesn't matter. He's going to die either way. We'll drop him there. That'd be really cool if I could use that. I'm serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place it on the shelf over there for now. My advice? Avoid it. So rude. 4, 5, 3, 4. I'm taking 1. It's not ideal, but all I can do right now. And that was also not ideal. I think I just lose this one. Yep. Which is fine. That's why they give you the 2 lives. I want to talk to the guy though. Where is he? Ah, the pain is unbearable, even after all these years. What do you want? I have very little to live for these days. Watching the angler lose, now that soothed my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. He bested me this time, but I will have another chance. You know, he was right. You're not very helpful. Your pelts are clean. Yeah, that's all I can afford. I am Baroque, good sir. Bones of the ancient woman creaked and groaned as she approached. Gently shaking hands, she placed her offerings before you. Money, what is? So this is actually when it gets a little crazy if you do it right. I'm going to combine 3 blood with squirrels. So squirrels will now be worth 3 each instead of 1. Which means that as long as I draw a squirrel, I can play basically anything on the board. We need to go back up to the pack rat. Look. There's a 3rd talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things back to normal. I know, bro. I'm working on it. So squirrels have just become infinitely more powerful in this run. Yes, I'm sure. Oh, that's not helpful. So my wolf is gonna die, but their bullfrog is gonna die. That's fine. Oh, never mind, I win. I gotta keep our attention to the board. Hey, look, it's me. Let's see. I'm not going to need the goat at all. Extra damage. Extra damage. And an extra squirrel would be nice. Right back to the angler. Yep. Right back to the angler. The angler. Mind his hook. Play a squirrel or something when he aims it. That will protect your best cards. And I have no bone cards to play. Or no bones to play for the cards. So let's see. Three. That should be good. Alright, so yeah, we can instantly get the Ant Queen on the board. Power in numbers, the Ant's Creed, which means that we can not do that yet. Let's see, that would give 2 to 4. We'll go ahead and wait this turn. Go fish. Four, 5, done. There's some really cool strategies in this game, and some of the speedrunners just do some of the craziest stuff. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Come on, give me the good card. It's the Mantis God, which is great. Perfect incarnation of terror. Yes, the Ouroboros. The Eternal Serpent. Death strengthens it forever. So the cool thing about this card is every time it dies, this goes from 1-1 to 2-2, 3-3, etc., etc. This card gets infinitely stronger, and you can actually get it into the several hundreds. We're just straight up grabbing that. That is the best card in the game. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. We will need another map. Back to the snow. The relief of fresh air quickly gave way to a bone-shaking chill. You guessed the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You climbed to the snow line. Let's go and do this. Exquisite pelts. I have one. I will take probably the Raven. Having those extra squirrels means that I can just get very costly things. Let's grab some bones, just in case. Oh, I don't think I have. No, so one of them coming up would actually take 2 of the same card and do some cool things with it. But currently I don't have 2 of the same card, so we'll just play with the right side of the board. And we will automatically drop the Ouroboros. Our goal is to basically make the Ouroboros die as many times as possible. Comes back into our hand, and now 2-2. So Actually, this round is perfect for this, especially with those squirrels. You just kind of make it die a whole bunch of times. So now it's already up to 4-4. Let's see. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll get rid of the elk. We have 2 damage to spare. And we're going to get 4 from that. Yep. So just after 1 round of this is already up to 5-5 with a cost of 2. Which means that it is just absolutely insane. And that is the round. So right now, if I draw the Ouroboros in the first round of the game, I will instantly win that round, if I'm lucky enough. Let's go over here. What's a good one? We're not going to mess with the Ouroboros at all. The skink. And the stoat. So this one, if the stoat is to be attacked, it actually just moves over 1 spot and leaves a, I think it's a tail in its place. So that just takes the damage. So interestingly enough, I actually want to get him freed. Drop good old Reginald right there to kill that moose buck. That's actually huge. The Touch of Death is a very nice sigil to have, especially if they have higher powered cards. So let's see. I'm not going to do any damage this turn, but neither are they, so that's good. What was that? Oh my god. That was the sound of a metal pipe falling. Hello, Gunner. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the fun Inscryption world. Let's see. We have a wolf there. He's gonna die basically right away. Do I have damage to spare is the question. I do. That's fine. 2, 4. Yep, go ahead and push. Oh, hydration. Thank you, thank you. Delicious H2O. Oh, so yeah, you know, we're almost kind of in trouble here, but like we're just gonna. Hey, look, it's the Ouroboros. You were so close. Drop the squirrel, drop fiery. 2 there, 2 there, 5. That should push us back into it. Yep. Yeah, so I actually just grabbed it, and then in one round, I was able to push it to 5, 5. Which was kind of crazy. Perniculus vulture, a tyrant of the skies. Beehive and a moose buck. Turkey vulture, I guess. See if I can enhance the Ouroboros even more. Well, not for health, at least. We actually have a decent deck here. Go ahead and do this. Yeah, I pushed through. I got to, was it the second boss? And then I got the wall of grizzly bears. So this is technically my third run because I got that again in the snow area. I have the stink bug lady as well. We need items. Yep, stink bug. Stinky birds. Nothing but the stinkiest of the birds. This is actually going to be a rough one. I really hope I can draw the Ouroboros. That would be nice. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. I have an extra fire, though, so if I lose this, that's fine. I don't really care about the rabbit pelt that much. Yeah, because I think that's going to be... It's going to be it for me there. I don't have enough bones for that. I have enough bones for you, but you're not going to really help me out much. That's fine. That's a rough combo. The totem battles have been insane. The Venerable Alpha. Its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it. There's a bunny taunting the dog. Let's see. Your possum might help out here. And yeah, we will definitely take that. I'm looking for the knife. I haven't gotten it on any of my runs yet. And we are now on the trapper. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. Man, if we had drawn the Ouroboros round 1, we would have won. He's starting to get the square head. He's getting there. Alright, so let's see. It's not the worst thing ever. It's definitely not what I expected to pull. Raven egg. Hmm. The wolf is gonna dive right below me. I'm gonna use that. I'm getting a lot of bone items. It's not really what I want. Whoops. I guess I will play a squirrel simply so I can get the raven on the board next turn. And then I think should be okay from there for now. Raven will help out a little bit. Oh, of course, there's the Ouroboros. What are we at? 5-5? 5. Honestly, welcome to the gang, my dude. There we go. Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. I don't think I actually have any pelts right now. I have a pelt. Powerful cards, I will accept only the finest pelts for them. Well, the funny thing is, I have the Ouroboros. So, simply doing this... Trade what you can, but know this, the rest will stay and fight for me. Simply doing that, you would have chosen differently, but I just won. And that is the power of the Ouroboros. Perhaps one of these will entice you? Is it another Ouroboros? That's all I want. That filthy feral hog, it becomes incest when its chimes are struck. With a Gek. Gek supremacy. So Gunner, at one point I was running Casey's mod, and I had 2 stoats that were powered up like crazy because I had the mycelium and then I had the painter. And I squished them together, and it was like 15-15, and I was just winning every single game because I thinned my deck. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. A moment. I think I used all my items, so I think it's best to get some items. You missed the earthquake, one of my posters fell off the wall. Yeah, it was really funny. Everything just collided with the ground. These are actually some really good items. Your eyes have fixed themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light, a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travails? Isn't that supposed to be travels? Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you are able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. The trial of skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. Absolutely not. The trial of the ring. If you have the ring, you will pass automatically. No. Trial of the Winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with an airborne sigil. Damn, I don't think I have any of those. Also, there's a number here, 11. So that is... It's like 11 on the clock. Oh, I got the Raven. Nice. And the Turkey Vulture. Wow. Grant you one of my most powerful boons. Cards that dramatically alter the game and you don't even need to draw them. Boon of the Ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of... Oh, that's good. Boon of the Ghostblade. You'll start the... No, I don't need that one. Boon of the Bone Lord. You'll start a battle with 8 bones. No, we're going to do the double draw. Because if I can get the Ouroboros... We'll repeat that once more. The Find. Rarity. 3 drawn cards must include a rare card or Swift. Ooh, that's a good one. I never actually experienced a real earthquake, which is strange considering my country had the biggest earthquake in history. I haven't either. It was just really funny. Her poster just fell off. I think it was just whatever nail was holding it up just decided to give up on life. All right, come on, Ouroboros. Oh, we got the Gek. I told you the Gek would come in clutch. What do we got? Let's get the shit out of me, too. Oh, yep. Absolutely. We don't need any of the other ones. We have one, at least phase 1. You managed to get both of my boons. I rarely say this, but I am impressed. You've been a worthy adversary, but unfortunately I must soon put you to death. Miku is in love. Oh, I was like, what are you talking about? You're talking about our Tamagotchi life world. Magpie's card is the best. It's just, especially when you have a super overpowered card. You took your time out there. And I'm itching for another game. Are you ready to play? Maybe. Maybe I am. Hope you are adequately prepared. Perhaps one more to be safe. I haven't played this game in a while, but I remember Leshy is annoying phase 2. But technically speaking, all I have to do is survive 1 turn. Because I'll just grab the Ouroboros. And I grab another card, so... And they're worth 3 blood, so... There's that. Mantis guy is going to hit 3 times. Honestly, just drop down the smoke. I love the Ouroboros as a card. You're having a whole character arc over there, Hazel. Let's go ahead and do this. Because we obviously want the Ouroboros on the playing field as much as possible. Levi chose Taylor and rejected Miku. The plot thickens. That's not going to work out as well as I thought. That is fine, though. There we go. There's round 1. You've capably endured the onslaught of the rare creatures. But the true challenge was forthcoming. Gunnar, have you ever heard of the Nintendo 3DS game Tamagotchi Life? Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. Okay, so do you know what a Tamagotchi is? Or Tamagotchi from Japan? Say, don't touch my Ouroboros. I will be very mad. No, it's not bad. So basically what it is, it's like a virtual pet. Tamagotchis were like tiny egg-shaped back in the day, and you'd keep them alive by basically interacting with them every single day. So on the 3DS, there's a game called Tamagotchi Life, and basically you just create your own Mii characters, and they live lives and everything, and we emulate it on one of our computers, so we check on them every day. All right, so I mean, I've already won this round, but we can make it a little more fun. He's not going to get a chance to take anything from me. Getting the Ouroboros early on helped a lot. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes, but it provides no value to my board. I wonder. Now that is value. I think I actually grabbed the two best boons for this, straight up. Oh my god, Reginald has the mark of death. I was like, this is going to be an intense battle. No, he just one-shot the moon. You really destroyed the moon. I suppose all that's left is to finish me off. Go on. Progress. Just turns to dust. Yeah, I literally just Thanos'd him out of existence. When I put him on the board, I didn't even recognize that he had the mark of, or the mark of death or whichever. This is why I don't do face cam.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good.
100 subscribers now open random packs on stream.
Okay, and our first rare is a merge kit. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. Alright.
I am not a card gamer, no. I picked up some cards when we went to Japan, but that was about it.
I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today.
Ooh, silky.
They're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Some jank cards. Maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bam Dog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come. Just cut out this part.
I love that this guy's a real YouTube channel. Yeah, they went hard for all of this.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did one set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so here's props.
Foil Mantis God.
Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much.
Is this the creator of the game? Mullins? Daniel Mullins? David Mullins? Whatever his name is?
This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it. Suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack?
Yeah, I have no idea either. That thought just popped into my head.
There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Oh, it's not? Okay. Oh, hey, Abyss. What's up? I haven't seen you in stream in a while.
Alright, you guys. I'm out here living my best life. Got
Return
my
from the
trusty
war.
headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids. Alright. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew.
What
Close.
war?
I think, assuming there is a thing to get close to, this very well may be a massive waste of... All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared.
I love how much work they put into this. It's just so cool.
All right. This is it. And now, we dig.
My camera doesn't do that when its battery dies. Wonder if he has a different camera. Also, who digs like that?
I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out.
Testing the waters of the ground.
What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here.
Let's take pokes the ground. Ah, yes, a single floppy disk.
What?
All 4 megabytes of it.
What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
I should have covered it better. There's dirt in it. Yeah, especially because it's not like an SSD, so it's not magnetic storage or NAND flash storage. You're on low speed data for the next 4.5 days, so audio skips sometimes. Oh no, you're fine. We're just happy to have you here.
Wow, great video.
Me every time I finish recording.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Just real quick, because he bought a USB floppy drive. He's running Windows 10. I know Windows 10 normally grabs the drivers for things, but he 100% would have had to load drivers and then figured out if that floppy drive even worked. So it probably wasn't just a plug and play. But that's just my tech rant for the day. And it definitely would not have popped up that fast. The war of cellular bandwidth. I remember those days. I used to have 1 gig of 4G data and then it would drop down to 2G. So I know that feeling. Should be everything. I do not celebrate often, and I seldom give gifts. But you, challenger, you are worthy. Meat. Please do not be polite. Dig in. Can you imagine just digging into that with your hands? Is there something wrong? Your prize awaits. Very well. Come with me. Stand right there. My camera. I don't have the film yet. It's in the clock. I will need that. You, challenger, are a champion, and I wish to commemorate your victory. Inscribe your name. Alright, we'll go Frosty this time. As you can see, it is I, a skirmish here or there. Though there'll be some peace for a while soon until the treaty expires. Shh, do not despair. You are a winner. I'm a winner. Last challenger managed to defeat me. A rare event. Go and ask how they did it. You'll find them hanging from the door over there. Seems the lowly stink bug has made its way in. But it is dealt, so it stands. Alright, before we do anything, I gotta go back here. So the first one I know is 11 o'clock. And you get the ring. The other one is it's like 4 something. Is it that? Or does it not give it to me yet because I haven't technically unlocked it in game? I've played this game a whole bunch of times. It's just been a hot minute since I've played. I don't know if I can get it right away or not. That's just creepy, just seeing Leshy right there. Oh, yeah, I can do this. Oh, that's how you get the knife. Okay. That's right. You finally pried my special dagger from the paws of that squirrel, though you may wish you hadn't. Leshy, I don't need your sass. And there's me who never replays games. I don't typically replay a lot of games, but this is one of those indie games that I can go back to a lot. You got the goat, you got the raven, and the porcupine. And I will take the free pack rat card. Thank you. So all we need to do is merely stab ourselves. If you haven't seen this game before, just as a heads up, this is probably about as gory as it gets. It's not gory at all, but just a heads up. I think that's why this game actually gets flagged on Twitch as a mature game. Believe it or not, you're not the first to lose an eye here. This isn't much fun if you're half blind. Perhaps you'd like to replace it? I would love to. Now give me this one. Cyborg eye. Better? Regardless, the choice is final. They give me back my eyes from Roxanne Wolf. Okay, so did I do it wrong, or... Oh, okay. You just actually can't do it early. There's the stunted wolf. Take the film roll before he sees it. Now, what are you doing over there? Turn to face me. What are you up to over there? Cool. So now all we have to do is win. Let's just roll the Ouroboros. The tyrannical great white, the master of the deep. That would have been great last round. PC files leak when you fight the archivist. Well, that's definitely not going to be today, and I've actually thought about if I can just load up with a VOD file that's just stupidly big. Like one of them was like 65 gigabytes. And drop that right in there. I did throw System 32 in there the last time I played. Yeah, we'll give it to you. It also depends on what drive I grab it from. I ought to thank you. How has it been? It has been quite bad. I am trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. And I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here. They already hold the key. Wait a minute. The stunted wolf. I have seen this play out enough times to know that a plan is in motion. Make haste. Can't I just throw this round, Gunner? So I don't technically have to win. I mean, he's going to take my picture regardless. I'm curious now. What happens if I just throw it? Technically speaking, all I need to do is get back in the room. We already have the film roll, so it doesn't matter if I have to restart. Come on. It's painful to see. Yeah, I know. I'm throwing for content. She's like, pro player. I'm like, brah, no. This is the 4th time going through this. Leshy, you're going to watch this throw of a lifetime. You took the film roll. Is that correct? My plan nears its moment of truth. But you must defeat him first. Oh, do I actually have to win? Why though? I'm confused. I don't know. We're going to see this play out. This is a scientific thing. I mean, we have nothing to lose. We've already won several times. If we need to go back and win one more time, that's fine. Me and my army of squirrels here. Let's see. Yeah, the death card. One cost. Let's see. Flying or flying, so we grab flying. Okay, so he does have the camera. So the camera's only on the floor if you win. Interesting. I'm guessing that's so you don't just automatically push through right away. That's fine. I had to know. I really had to know. I had such high hopes for that last one. Nah, whatever. What are you looking at? Keep your eyes on me. Foul stunted wolf? You really want such a creature in your deck? Sight of it does try my temper. But it has been dealt. So it stands. Does it not have a cost? Alright, let's win for real this time. Ha, we got Casey. That's awesome. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though the 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. You know, technically, Gunner, when it pulls out my Steam friend library, you and Hazel will probably show up. Had an idea. No, I am not going to keep it on there. I do not trust the hungry people. Like, I have a very thin Steam friends list, so it's not out of the ordinary. You do 2-2. You'll do 1 to me. Sorry, Stoat. Actually, if I was smarter, I would have moved that over. Oh, you have thorns. I didn't realize that. Nice. Casey's actually kind of OP. That was a good amount of over damage for the first round. I'll be clear with ye. Trapping business been lagging. After being defeated by that challenger. Well, I'm thinking of clearing me inventory, trying something else. Pelts are cheaper now. Bro's getting ready to get into crypto. Let's see. Let's go ahead and grab a totem. I wish I could get the squirrels totem again. Let's see if I can get something good for them. A 2-pronged attack. Squirrel. Do I actually buy pelts and sell them? I only usually get 1 golden pelt just because I can get a rare card. That's the only one I go for. Get ready for my attack, squirrels. I don't like clogging up my deck with them. I brought my attack dog. I brought my dinosaur who eats force field dogs. Yeah, if I can keep drawing Casey, I'll actually be able to just move right through this really quick. Statistically speaking, it's not bad. If I can draw the Ouroboros right here, I will have won the game already. Let's see. Skink. Oh, yep, okay. GG. Almost. I have to be careful with my squirrel management. Get some extra damage. Honestly, just give it to Casey. I know, I have like streamer luck right now. No, I'm not doing that anymore. And now I'm awake. Thank you for that. Oh, there's Casey again. That's also instant win. I have like 30 hours in Casey's mod. So that might be why I'm able to breeze through a lot of this. Casey's mod is a lot of fun. Like, I really do enjoy it. You've never actually seen her play Casey mod? So it's Act 1, so with Leshy and everything, but there's modifiers and stuff. It's basically kind of just more or less the same as Act 1, but there's a few little twists and turns.
I'm so sick of this boss.
I'm sorry, Luke. I'm working on it. Alright, see, I grabbed Casey, but do I want her to die on the first round? Not necessarily. Yeah, more chaos for sure. Yeah, I guess let's go ahead and just push it. See what happens. What are the odds that I draw the Ouroboros? Can I get double streamer luck? Oh, I was really hoping. That's fine. I can stall for a few turns. There it is. He didn't get angry with you? Who are you talking about? The Uyaruli. Oh, this has actually been a clean run so far. A quick one, too. Right to the angler. Flies swarmed around you. You've entered the wetlands. Oh, hello, Cyber Oracle. This game is super fun. I've played it a few different times. I absolutely recommend it if you haven't played it, if you're thinking about playing it. Also, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you. Feel free to stay a while if you haven't seen anything on the game. Hopefully I don't spoil too much for you. Let's see. How many... I have 2 items. That's fine. Oh, I got full board grizzly bears earlier because I did actually go too fast. But I think after you beat it once, like every other boss, he doesn't let you do that. So I technically got it twice. Who needs more HP? I'll give it to you. Gunner, I don't know if you've ever seen a speedrun of this game, but oh my god. There go my ears and my soul. The speedrun of this game actually gets around the Grizzlies. It's really cool to watch. Summer Games Done Quick last year did it. I believe it was SGDQ. Definitely worth watching though. It blew my mind when I first saw it. And I think the devs even reacted to it. There is a first round win. With 1 over damage. Thank you. I saw your comment on my TikTok and knew I had to come support you. Well, welcome to the stream. We are very happy to have you. Welcome from the TikTok. Let's see. Let's go 2-prong attack birds. Tactical assault birds deployed. The gray-haired woman silently collected her carvings and left. Whenever I hear the word woodcarver, I think of the lady from the Disney movie Brave. Salutations. Yo, we got the Gek. Let's see. Grab one of you. Oh, that Raven's gonna do more damage than I was expecting. That and that. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not going to be enough at the current moment. Let's go ahead and use this. Again, big stabby warning. Yes, please. I would like a new eyeball. Give me the one with the crazy eyes. If you know what reference that is, you're awesome. I don't think there's anything else here. So I already got that. I already did those. Keep sealed. Yeah, I don't think that's anything. But yes, welcome, welcome. We're always happy to have people here. Let's see. I will forever love that emote. That is hilarious. Oh, okay. Here we go. So this is the other strategy to just absolutely destroy 3 blood squirrels, which means if I draw Casey or Ouroboros turn 1, I automatically win. Didn't get lucky this time, but that is okay. I do have an adder. Saw a clip of the speedrun. It's crazy. It is. It's like absolutely insane. And even the devs weren't expecting it because I believe they did a reaction of it. What do you have? 1, 2. Oh, you have Mark of Death. That should be fine because I'm getting rid of the Rattler. You're also going to kill my Bullfrog. Yeah. We'll play this by ear and see how it works. Oh, wait, no, you have no... You can't do damage. That should work out for me. I'm going to grab this and see what this is. Kingfisher. It's fine. I'll take 1... Yep, we're good. Yeah, especially once they get past all the grizzly bears, like, that blew my mind when I first saw it. This is getting a little dicey. I can technically lose this. Like, that's no big deal. Or he can just concede and make my life a little easier. I forget, have you played Helldivers 2? I have not. I did hear it was coming to Xbox, though, and I heard people were really mad about that, which is kind of funny. Imagine gatekeeping a game on one platform when you're okay with it being on PC. You know, Kaminsky, I want to take you, but you just don't got no power. I have seen, speaking of Helldivers, I saw a mod someone installed that made it into Star Wars. That got me really interested because that looked really cool. I saw instead of the regular Helldiver soldiers, you were just different clone troopers. Which is just sick. What we got? Zangler. Sweet Liberty, my leg. For the Republic! If any of you have ever played the original Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, hey, look, it's the Ouroboros. Hey, bud. There's round 1 done.
Die already.
I think the funny thing is that shark is not going to be enough to kill me. And because it dives, I already won. We can make it more fun, I guess. What's a little bit of overkill? Yeah, if you get good RNG in this game, you can just absolutely sweep some of these. Entertain me, Fisher. Doesn't even offer me a fish. But is fish also smell? So I don't know if I'd want them. And we are now in the ice or the snow. Could use the Discord voice chat. Yeah, we do have the voice chat set aside. It's not a bad idea. How much is Helldivers 2 right now? I don't even have it in my library. It's like 40 or 60 bucks, right? $40. That's not terrible. $60 maybe in your currency. Yeah, sorry. I guess I should have realized that before I said anything. What is it in USD? What is it completely pirated? Free. It's like the clankers put up a jamming tower just now. Have you seen the Star Wars memes where they use clanker as if it's like an actual slur, and then they have like Star Wars characters reacting to it? It's so stupid, but it's so funny. It's like, what did you just call me? What did you call me? Say that to my face. Let's go here. Sorry, skink. Oh, wait. Let's do the skunk. Stinky amalgam? Stinky geck? Can't make Casey stinky. She showered. Dinky amalgam. Very dinky. I don't know what it is about this game in particular that really captivated me, because I am not like a card playing kind of person. Oh, I don't have Casey, do I? This is a different deck. Go to prison for 30 years if I... Ah, it's fine. I didn't hear it. Didn't happen. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. We have hit about the 3-hour mark. Make sure everybody else is drinking water as well. Take a breath, sit up in your chair. Fight those demons. Whatever you gotta do. Oh no, you attacked my tree. How dare you. Allow me to win. Sips Dr. Pepper. You are obsessed with Dr. Pepper. Ever since that defeat, well, you don't want to hear it. Cheaper prices, enjoy. Alright, I'm just going to grab one golden pelt, because I don't feel like clogging everything up. Me and the gamer posture has become one. So are you laid back gamer posture? Are you cross-legged in your chair, or are you shrimp 3 inches from your screen gamer posture? Come across some familiar stones, but there was something different. You intuited the fate of the creatures selected for this would not be pleasant. Can I actually get rid of that other pelt? Yeah. No, not that one. I sent you the root beer meme. I don't think you have. Fried calamari. A combo of shrimp and cross-leg? Basically a gremlin. I am definitely, especially when I'm not streaming, if I'm playing Overwatch, I am 3 inches from my screen, and I really shouldn't be. This is a bright screen, and it's way too big for me to be that close to it. But usually when I'm streaming, I'm a little more farther back. Gamer posture's laying on your belly. See, I used to do that all the time when I had a TV in my room. Let's see. I'm actually in a bit of a tight spot here. Four, five. Go ahead and skip your turn. I need to get something else onto the board. I wanted to draw the Ouroboros, but I just don't think that's going to happen. The PTSD from the roaches. Crap, I actually lost this one. That's okay. Oh, did I not? Oh, wow, I'm actually still in it. Hey, remember all that luck I had earlier? I think it's gone. How much damage do you do? Just enough. Okay, so we need to take out that alpha. Can I roll something good? I rolled the frickin' pelt. Actually, the alpha's 3. The alpha's not really an issue. The Raven is going to die here, though. How big of a game is it? Let's see. You're dead this round, so I'm only going to take 3 damage. 120 gigs. Oh my god. It's insane. Oh, nope, that's a loss. I think my internet provider would be more about it than anything else. I'll rant about Comcast any day of the week. I hate that they limit how much downloading you can do on a hardwired connection. We already have a GEC, don't we? Child 13. Enjoy the lurk mode. Best of luck watching the fabricators explode. Oh, I do have Casey. I just haven't rolled her or the Ouroboros in a while. Let me roll them in the boss battle, please. I look at people with 1 terabyte of storage and say, is my laptop bad? Well, the nice thing about terabytes of storage is it's gotten pretty cheap. Whether you're talking a 2.5-inch SSD or like a M.2 NVMe. Oh. I don't have exclamation point lurk. I think exclamation point Discord should be working. I'm not 100% sure though. Yeah, I got that one. See, I only have 1 pelt. That's a problem. Actually, it's not a problem. Exclamation point Discord, and the other one is exclamation point specs. SPECS. I decided to add that one today. Oh, that's not good. That's not what I want. Actually. Nope. Link. Hey, it actually works. Except there's supposed to be spaces there. I didn't realize there was a grizzly on the board. I'm just gonna borrow that. don't know why that didn't work the second time. It worked the first time. I wonder if it has a cooldown. Oh no, it worked there. That's kind of cool. I think everyone can do commands there. Or you mean create your own custom commands? Pack rat. So if I roll the Ouroboros or Casey, I will instantly win. What do I have in terms of items? Nothing. Yeah, please don't test the timeout. You get banned as a mod. That'd be funny. I turned off emote spam ban though, so I always welcome the spamming of emotes. Let's see if we can get the magpie. The magpie would be awesome. So the real question is, and I'm not super familiar with Nightbot, can I actually have it on like a timer drop that Discord? Finned, not pelts. Oh, I didn't get the ring one because I'm wearing the ring. Drawing card must include airborne. I think I'm more likely to have airborne. I still don't think I'm going to win this one. Oh, never mind. Thanks, Raven. Raven came in clutch 2 in a row. All right. Goat's blood. Star Battle with Cranford. No. I guess I'll take that. Rarity. Swift. I do have the ring, right? Yeah, alright, cool. Yeah, alright, well, that's game. I believe there's features you do auto commands over a set time. Okay, that's what I thought. I thought I popped into someone else's stream and they did that. I just added Nightbot, like, while I started the stream, so. Also, I got 2 boons both times I hit Leshy, so I got really lucky with both of those. Technically, I could draw Casey and the Ouroboros. I do have an emergency scroll. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to 3-turn this. Actually, no, because I don't think I have an immediate death for the moon like last time. And I'm not going to draw this. Of course, I'm not going to draw either of them on turn 1. That's fine. We will just keep the amalgam at bay for a turn. Go ahead, kill my Ouroboros. I dare you. As soon as I find him. You're just making my life easier. Song request. Oh, yep, I gotta draw a second one. Casey, you're up. Not yet, but you will be in second. As long as we don't get in trouble by the copyright gods. Oh, Casey, you've turned against me. What, you don't like the music casually playing in the background from this song, in this game? Casey's dead. They're Casey. Yeah, we'll go with it. Do not take the Ouroboros. I swear to God. I will literally just throw down a squirrel. Suck it. Sought to work again. Yoink. Hey, speaking of the moon, are any of you guys a fan of analog horror? And have you heard of the analog short, The Moon Woke Up? It's freaking awesome. The guy who made that is insane. Welcome to the board, Casey. Welcome to the board. Whoops. Welcome to the board, Wolf. Oh, I do have Mark of Death from Casey. I fell for that again. You saw the first one. It's funny. I like the little bit of humor combined with the it's not megalophobia. Whatever the fear of like large creatures is. Can't remember what it's called. That was a clean run. I think we only had one smoke out. Thanks, Luke. So what kind of meat do you guys think that is? Who gave you that? Get baited, bozo. Leshy. How did I turn on sticky keys again? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I need to stop resting my finger on the shift key. I go back to the start screen here, right? Yeah, and then I get the new game. Such a clever way to do it. Another system update. In the beginning, the world did not know cards. Oh, you can speed it up. That's cool. That is, until the day the scribes arrived. Each had their own method of inscription, roll credits, to create cards. Grimora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. P03 used a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard pupils. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until, one day, a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Thunk. Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. Bones, blood, robots, and magic. First person to say something gets the deck. I don't know, you choose. I like P03. We'll go with it. Invention is to replace P03 and become the scribe of technology. The cards are added to your collection. Let's go down here. You're here. Marvelous. I am Grimora, scribe of the dead. You never actually passed Act 2? Act 2 is fun. Until quite recently, I was disgraced, though I was returned to my former glory with the help of some unlikely friends. If you wish to test your skills against me, you must first prove your wits. I think Act 3 is actually the best, especially if you have the Ouroboros. You can make that card stupid strong. You must discern which tomb marks the final resting place of my lovely ghouls. Find a piece of an epitaph. Eaten by a hungry dog. Does not hold a grudge. I don't have any money, bro. I am sorry. Did someone leave the AC on? Oh, come on, dude. It's freezing in here. Maybe a heated battle will help. Oh, something's wrong. It's your deck. Oh, I didn't validate my deck. You had 20 cards in it, right? There we go. Looks much better. Where were we? Yep, I'm P03, okay? You picked my starter deck. That means you have to learn to use energy. Do I really have to explain this to you? No. At the start of each turn, you increase your max energy. Spend it or not, doesn't matter. At the start of your turn, your energy refills to the max. Get it? Leap. See that? You spend your energy to play the card, but you get it back next turn. Sick of hearing from me? Well, I'm sick of talking. I've got important work to do. You'll see me later. "49er go." I love the skeletons. No, explains it anyway. Exactly. The skeletons, they attack and then they just instantly die. Draugr releases the creature inside. Alright, can I get something that doesn't need 5 energy? Because my 49er is dead. Oh. Let's go ahead and drop... I don't have 6 energy yet. I'll drop you here. That's about all we can do right now. Now we have 6 energy. Now we can do something. What? Oh, that's 3. I wasn't reading. It should be the first battle one. There we go. Automaton. You won, but now I'm a bit less cold. Take a pack. On the house. He's a smoker. Pay 1 bone to create a skeleton in your hand. Nice. You did beat me, so I guess I gotta fess up. The name's Casey. Casey Hobbs. Oh, I never even put two or two together. This is Casey. I'm from the tombstone on the left. Got a piece of an epitaph. Casey Hobbs. So, died in the winter. Hazel, I see what you're trying to do, and it just reminds me of the fact that I've had to use command prompt recently, and I'm getting PTSD. The defibrillation failed. You don't know true pain until you've had to do that. Alright, I appreciate the thick droids, but let's get something else in here. Let's see. Let's put you back in there. Add them all. The thick droids. They're cheeked up. Oh no. Oh no. Do not look upon me. Do not snarl or sniff. I beg you. If you wish to battle, please, let us get it over with. The nice thing about these battles is you can rush them. Like if you don't think you're gonna win, just reset your RNG. That's gonna do 5 damage. I need. If I do that, yep. You're stuck there for a sec. The sacrifice. Call a command bites where it saves. Gives quotes when prompted. Sounds like something out of Eden's Club from Detroit Become Human. I just read that. Detroit Become Human is a fun game. Can I? Yeah, I can break cards. It is over. You chewed me out. Now, please, look away. Turn your eyes to this card pack instead. This guy is insane. If you get enough bones, you can stack some serious power. I am called Sawyer. The middle stone marks my grave. Please, do not go digging up my bones. Sawyer Patel. Go down here now. I'm an android sent by Cyberlife. A piece of an epitaph brought down by scurvy. Gust of foul-smelling air billows from the casket. You have no offering? Well, fine then. Screw you too. How about you? Sifted through the bones and found a card pack inside. Add bite to a quote and bites. Pick a random quote. Bites 34 to do any quote. Which I feel is worthy to add. There's over 1,000 quotes. That's insane. The Bone Lord. Whatever his name is. Look at how happy that salmon is. The Bone Heap. Because you get this guy, and then I haven't unlocked him yet, but there's the one that generates bones. And you combine those two. The rule of 34. Hark! A living slice of lemon approaches. Bright and twig as a lime. You think you could squeeze a defeat out of me? I think this guy was brought down by scurvy. Yoink. Ghost ship moves to a new space and a skeleton jumps ship. Ah, that's what you do. Interesting. Let's see. Keep tossing these guys on the board. I have 2 bones. Pay 1 bone to create a skeleton in your hand. I mean, she played a card with an activated ability. Calm down, it's fine. Activate it by pressing a sigil like it's a button. It'll only work if you can pay the cost. Oh, that's cool. And a Magic 8 Ball. Is that Davy Jones' ship from Pirates of the Caribbean? Funny enough, I actually haven't seen those movies. I really need to watch them, though. I know, right? It's just one of those things that I feel like I should have seen ages ago. Aye, you beat the pulp out of me. Firstly, take ye this. I got an elk fawn. I bet you wish you had an elk fawn. Because you bested me with the share you secret. My name's Royal. I's the far right too. Here's the headpiece. Alright, so I'm pretty sure he died of scurvy if I was just to figure this out. Come on. Brought down by scurvy. They said beat the Pope out of me. Yep, get over here, Pope. Hit by a falling piece of ice. And a card pack. So I'm guessing... Yeah, let's see. Casey was hit by the ice. She's got the icicle in her head. Does not hold a grudge. Eaten by a hungry dog. Defibrillator failed. I don't know about that one. Those might be switched. Doing a movie night on Discord someday. That would be interesting for sure. Especially because we're all in different time zones. There was no cure. I'm guessing that's for scurvy. Nope. Casey, tombstone on the left. You're cold. maybe... I doubt it's the... No. It's nighttime for you. Yeah, it's 8:30 p.m. here, so it's definitely much later for you. Let's see. Do not sniff or snarl. So, yeah, so you definitely died by the dog. There we go. I just had it mixed up. We'll do it when everyone is free. That would be wonderful. That's going to be a nightmare to coordinate. Marvelous. I believe you have proven your wits adequately. Are you prepared? You will not defeat me. Oh, I ain't ready to fight you yet, lady. You're a boss battle. You got anything good? Gravedigger. That's what it is. Alright, let's check the deck. So you and you. Copy of it is created in your hand. That's kind of cool. See if this works. See how many times it takes. Marvelous, just marvelous. I was beginning to worry I'd be sealed away behind those tombstones forever. Locked down, the mercy of a challenger's wits, until one day discovered. But no, you prevailed, and now it's time to duel. The minions never truly die, you know. Let's see how you fare. I like how the skeletons are dancing. I can play nothing. Sarcophagus transcends to a higher form. Oh, that's not good. Rip. Alright. I know some of these you kind of just gotta bash your head against the wall until you get good rolls. Bone Lord. We do that. Marvelous. An opportunity to use my quill. Rip Banshee, turn 2 to turn 4, death by 49er. This one will be back. No matter, death is never final. That one will be back in no time. Alright, that should be phase 1. halfway there. They may not like what comes next. Yeah, you're gonna kill all my cards.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, me too. Oh, fuck. You missed them? Fear not. I'll give them back, of course, as corpses. Dick move, lady. However, you underestimate the power of the bone heap. Nice. There we go. Oh. Oh dear. So Gunnar, what spot did you get stuck on in Act 2, or did you just not go back to it and finish it? You really defeated me. I was not expecting that. Your ambition is to replace P03, but, well, between you and I, there will come an opportunity to change your mind. And I beg that you spare me. Take these, then go. Nice. Double nice. Battery low. So we can go to P03. I don't... Let's see. There's a few card packs you can find. Look at how happy the salmon is. Pick the clover leaf from the stem. Oof, you probably saw that the bridge is fixed. Now they want me to give you deck building tips. Like, use your rare cards. They are more powerful than common cards. But I am sick of being around those scribes. I just never came back. The art style difference got me. That's fair. Each has a more twisted ambition than the last, I tell ya. Aren't you just a bundle of joy, Mr. Bridge Builder? Let's see. Let's go see what Leshy's up to. Card pack. I just love those salmons. Squirrel Ball. The end of the owner's turn, Squirrel Ball will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil and drop a squirrel in their old space. The Gamble Bot. Pay 1 energy to set the power of Gamble Bot randomly between 1 and 6. We do love gambling on this stream. Hi, Lushy. Bye, Lushy. I don't know why I was thinking that was 217. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Found a pack inside. You received the beastly card pack. Another Squirrel Ball. We need the Ouroboros. The Ururuli. You don't perchance have any pelts. No, that is disappointing, but I also accept foils. There it is. Oh, I need more. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. I need to over damage somehow. Dag nabbit. That dang hound got herself lost again. Think you're getting past? Think again. Not till I get some proof my girl's alright. Urayuli. No. No fish, no pass. Stop shaking. The only thing you have to fear is your own inadequacy. Behold me, I am Leshy, the scribe of beasts. We share a desire for you to challenge me, but first... I know what you're thinking. No, this is not my legendary camera, not the one I use to create beast cards. This one is a mere replica. You may use it to create photos of the beasts in these woods. My subordinates, the prospector, the angler, and the trapper. They each require a photo before they will consider battling you. Good luck on your blitz mission. Return to me when they are all defeated. Note reads, greetings. If you are reading this, it means because it must be because you wish to challenge me, Magnificus, to a card battle. But in order to earn that privilege, you must first defeat my 3 graduate students. As for their whereabouts, that is for you to discover. Sincerely, Magnificus. Strange monocle. You put it on. Oh, look at how dapper I look. Skull, wing, skull. Nice. Ah, the pain is unbearable. My organs are melting. Do you see? Magnificus turned me into goo for my final exam. I just need to defeat one more challenger. Then I will earn my rightful place. My rightful place in the deck of the master. It's one of his prized cards. Ah, nothing will stop me. I don't remember what the clover does. I think the clover lets me refresh my deck. Yeah, I can understand how this could be such like a dramatic tone shift that it would turn some people away from it. Especially when it comes to gems and stuff like that. All right, so we are gonna do something a little different here. So this is how you can stack excess over damage. So then you get the bone heap. You keep doing this. And then let's find some other, get rid of you. And we'll drop you in there. Connor has hazard emotes, that's awesome. I forgot you have a sub to Connor. No, please. Please, just tell the master I passed. He won't know the difference. Here, take this pack. Yeah, I do have a sub to him. Someone gifted me a sub. Here, I can open the door for you. Urgh. That's cool and all, but I need to go talk to a certain person over here. You know why I'm here. Wasn't there a mushroom island? Not that I remember. Technically, we could just switch over to blood cards. I don't think there's any. Last time I played, I did not even touch the magic cards because I don't like the gemstone concept. Wasn't really my thing. So this is actually one of the secrets. It is a. I don't think it's like a passport. It's like an ID card type. This is when the game kind of starts breaking apart too. Oh, okay. So, if you ever wanted to grind for foils, this dummy is perfect. Nobody here does damage. I love how gifting a sub to Nightbot is an option. That is so dumb. So yeah, you can just basically do this and grind for foils. The only thing that's stopping you is hunger will set in once you run out of cards. So you do that, and then you just find whatever other cards are really strong. Remember seeing Markiplier do this? It's the best way to get foils. I can also just drop this guy here. Bad thing is when you don't get the Gravedigger off the bat. Or at all. Definitely works better when you have more Gravediggers. So, I mean, the best way to do that would just be go back to the other area. Do you offer what I seek? No. Well, that wasn't helpful at all. We do love us some gambling here. My gambling did not pay off. That's a shame. Well, you know what they say, 99% of people stop right before they hit their big win. Especially when they keep going up and down the wrong set of stairs. Wouldn't it be cool if you gave me what I wanted? Technically, I could do this and grab more bones as well. It's funny, that's not even actually the right guy. Bones for machines, what are they? Blood-fueled machines? It's almost like that one game. Ultra Kill mentioned? Oh yeah, we got him first pick. Perfect. Let's see. I like how it's just a hammer. You're checking your shipment like crazy. Oh yeah, the one you sent in the Discord. I religiously check for deliveries all the time. It's a problem. do that. And then that. Boom. Nice. Nice. I think we're actually probably going to end it there for the time being. I wasn't expecting to get that far through it, actually. Who do we want to raid? Is there anyone live right now? Let's see. Lots of people playing Overwatch. Thanks, Abyss. You want to join the raid super quick before you head out? Come say hi to somebody. This guy's name is Salty Fish. Let's try this guy. Whoops, I can't type. All right, heading off to the raid. Thanks, guys, for showing up. Appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one.